Hi, it's Pank from HnO Paris, France. I hope you will be good today and everything is shining in your life. So today I want to talk about how to decide to what is good for you to be good. When you are a client for therapy or a psychotherapist, you just search to be good in your life, to be in a better shape or a better way of thinking, and it's a long way for us to find what is good for us. And when we have some problem in our mind, we take time to search some solution, and we want some people give us some solution. We go on therapy and hope that with hypnosis we can have new suggestion, new program, and have a new life. And a lot of time it's a little bit hard to understand that we can decide what is to be good for us. What to be good is not what the society, our culture, or our religion think is good for us. It's what can I take for me, what is good for me. And a lot of time we want some people, some ideas, some books give us what is the good way, but there are no good way. The only good way for you is what you are inside yourself. It's what you live for you. And sometimes to be an asshole could be a good way for you, but okay, it's not good for other people. It's not good for your parents, your friends, or your colleague at works, but who cares? In fact, we are a lot of time very bad, very under pressure, because we think we need to be like the world wants what we want about Earth. So we want to accept a model. We want to be like how the world waits what we need to be. And it's awful thing because we forget what we are. We forget our potential. Perhaps what is good for us is not good for the other one. And perhaps we are good. We are very good with ourselves when we are not in the model. We are in another area in our mind. And what is good for us need to be found. It's like a treasure. Okay, when we find this treasure, sometimes it's hard for other people. And we think, okay, I need to adapt myself to other because I will lose a friend, my wife, my husband, my daughter, or my kids. And we believe that we are not in the good idea. And we go to see some specialists in psychology or in religion or in personal development, and we hope they can give us the good key to open the good door for everything okay, and everybody around us think we are okay. But when we go in therapy, I can see a lot of my clients, they want to become someone they are not. They want to become an ideal themselves. In fact, they want to become like a Superman, a superhero of themselves, but they don't accept that there are enough hero inside themselves to be good. They want to become another self, and this other self makes some pressure in their mind. This other self gives them bad feeling because they want to be like that, and when they succeed to be like that, they are not happy. They find inside themselves something are not there. They search every time and they don't find what it is because they are too far from themselves, the real self, the real being. For me, we need to find what we are. What we are is the being. The being is the real us. And we take too many times to search ourselves. The self is only a way of perception about ourselves. We think we are like that, but we are not like that. We don't know what we are. We don't know what is our being. And we want to show to the world something about us, but not real us. Because real us can be bad seen by people. It could be a bad aspect for people. And it's hard to understand that people can't like or love our own being. So we create another being, this self. And this self is a lot of ego. And this self wants to be loved by people. So in therapy or in our spiritual way, we change our being to become a self and to answer to be in good adaptation for the society, for our group, and we lose ourselves. So just think, what is for you to be good? Not to be good for the other, but just to be good for you. Perhaps the answer can be a little bit hard, because we can say to ourselves, oh, what I think I want to be is not what I show. It's not what some people waiting for me. Me, I'm not what they want. Me, I'm only another guy, another woman. Me, I'm another being. And when we understand that a lot of time we are not who we are, but only some people who looks good for other people, we begin to take time and go back to our own home, inside our earth, inside our body, inside our mind. We go back into earth. And you can do everything you want to make some friends, to have big family, to look kind, to be happy. But a lot of people is not real happy. There are a part of them, their self, who looks happy, who looks to be good. But the real them is in war and say, hey, just listen to me. Okay, about this subject, I'm an asshole. I'm a bad guy. I dislike that. I dislike this guy, this false friends, and so on. On other subjects, I like that. I'm like this, or perhaps I have a lot of emotion. I like to cry because it's good for me. But the society don't want a guy who cry, or people who looks not strong. So I can't be like that. But you create a war inside yourself all the time, because you don't want to be you. You just want to be good for the other. Do you think you can be good for you? Do you think you want to be good for you? And if you are good for you, do you think you need to stay good for the other? Okay, perhaps if you decide to be good for you and only for you, it will be a little hard for your system, all the people around you. But it could be a better way to be peaceful, to be connected, to find our own real spirituality inside ourselves, our own wisdom inside ourselves. So just today, take a time and ask to yourself, okay, what I do it for the other, to be loved by the other, or do I do that just for me? And not for ego, not for egoism, no, for our being, for feeling the truth of what we are and what we want to do in this place, in this earth right now, and for the next day, for the next month, the next years. Can you find what makes you real happy? Can you find what is good, really good, only for you? And perhaps when you will be really good in your being, you will give so much to the other with your real good feeling, that you will understand that you are good for the other. It's not the good way. So just take what is good for you, just test, observe, and choose what is really good for you. Just take care. Be one.